Alright guys, this is it. It came in just in time for today's science videos. Our Stirling engine. Now what I have on the bottom here is boiled water. And so the steam is rising up, heating up the lower plate, and then the top plate, which is room temperature, and so it spins. I did have to get it started to go, but you can see it's going quite well on its own. I'll count the hertz later. Alright, now, let's see if we can get it going even faster. Put some dry ice on the top, yeah? Now if we differentially cool this plate between negative 200 and 212, you're talking about a 400-degree swing. Oh yeah, you can hear the engine actually speeding up. Hear it? Hold this. Oh, it's really going now. Let's really cool it down.
The ice got me.
Well, listen to it really go.
Oh. Oh. Hey.
Welcome to the 19th century. The little engine that could and can change the world. Right there.
19th century.
Listen to it go. I don't know if it's going quite twice the speed.
It's really fast. I don't see the
It's still speeding up. It's accelerating. That's the word. It's accelerating.
That engine is really pumping. Yeah.
And if people are watching or wondering, can this be done with a large one? Absolutely. My intention eventually to do so.
Wow. Look how fast. Really accelerating now. Yeah.
This is what I tried to explain at the Berea Sustainability meeting this past time.
It's almost
Can be done.
the light, isn't it?
Of course, not with dry ice usually. That's just for fun. And it'll run as long as there's a temperature gradient.
So it won't break.
Potentially it could break. Places where it could break with the axle, pistons.
How come I can't see the lines that
It's
holding
just
it?
rotating too fast. I would say it's easily going twice as fast as when we started.
Oh, now it's going fast. It's going really super duper looper scooper fast.
Yes, I have a design in mind to get it even hotter differential between these. This one's just for play. This one's just for show. Look at it go, folks.
That engine.
Green technology. No oil, no gas.
That engine is pumping. Yes.
Stirling engine.
It's going around like a bicycle. Oh,
Let's get a shot in here real close.
and
We can get it to focus.
it sounds like it's slowing down a little bit. Yeah, and it sounds like it's a motorcycle.
Ah, now we're encountering an interesting development. So what we see here is that it's so cold on the top that it's actually going down these screws and it's cooling down the bottom plate. That's what's happening there. fascinating and unexpected.
Why is it slowing down?
Well, let's get all this dry ice off the top and see what happens. See if we can get it to go back faster again. We also don't want to break it. We don't want thermal shock in our brand new toy.
Brand new toy. It's not a toy. It's yours.
Technically it is a toy, but of course we're using it for a good experimental reason. Now listen to that. Listen to the expansion contraction.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm thinking that these screws and the real deal are going to need to be taken good care of. It's still plenty hot down here, so there's definitely steam underneath. But look inside. Here's what's happened. Cold air has actually gotten in and slowed down the differential gradient. That's an important discovery. And we'll see that it probably starts to speed up after this starts to warm back up again. Yeah, you can hear it just little by little.
I can almost see those lines. When is it going to slow down? When is it going to stop?
Only when all the temperature's equalized to room temperature. There you go, you can hear it starting to speed up again. Friction also might have been a component. Perhaps something contracted inside, rubbing against the piston, which is going up and down. You can hear it sort of speeding up a little by little. It's amazing how quickly it slowed down. So that shows these things are fickle in terms of keeping those chambers. I guess one of the keys is going to be to keep the top part of the chamber very different in temperature from the bottom part of the chamber. It's a bit of an engineering problem. One can't overpower the other. As that plate started to turn very, very cold, there we go, it's starting to speed up again. Look at it. Look at it go.
Whoa. It's going fast.
Mm-hmm.
Hope it speed up.
And it could be possible, I'm sure calculations are needed, that for this engine of this size, that 400 degree separation is too much. It's also hard to know. You can see right there the fog in the chamber, leading to too much cooling inside the chamber. There just wasn't enough temperature gradient. There's got to be heat below and cold above.
Like a mirror that's magic, but it's not a mirror.
It's definitely not a magic mirror, although it does seem like a magic engine.
You don't have to put anything on it.
That's right, no burning or nothing.
Just put a cold or warm jar under it. I wonder if some of this steam is going on again. Oh. It's taking forever to stop.
Well, it's not going to stop for a long time. We're not going to be able to record that video. Okay, signing this one off.